Hope lives always. And sometimes we see something that activates and ignites our imagination and the hope within us. I have a friend from college who works at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. She is a professional lighting designer and works with the lighting there as well. And while I was visiting with her, I got to tour the cathedral and I saw a stained glass window that I had heard about for years and years. A stained glass window unlike any in the entire world that has an element in it that no other stained glass window has. I keep a picture of it in my office. Here is a photo. And in this stained glass window, which is depicting the creation of the universe, there is this one very obvious circle of clear glass in the center. It draws your eye to it. And embedded into the center of that glass is a piece of the moon. A rock from the surface of the moon that our astronauts brought back in 1969. Looking at this window, I see two things that are put together there. I see our imagination about what God has wrought and what God has made, but I also see that our imagination and our innovation led us to touch the surface of something that only God had touched before that moment. It reminds me that the things that we think are impossible are only impossible in our narrow view. And then when we open up our eyes and our mind to what God has done in us and through us, that sometimes we are allowed to even touch and see something that seemed unreachable. I think about that as we continue to live in the midst of this pandemic. That every day it seems like a cure for this, or a vaccine for this, or a return to normal life just seems like this unreachable mountain. Like the moon probably looked to so many for so long. But when I look at this image, when I see that cathedral window, I realize that sometimes the things that we think are impossible, that seem far too far away to reach, sometimes those things can be present in our lives. May it be a reminder to you, that small piece of rock embedded in a piece of glass, that hope lives always.